Maths is just that boring subject you learn at school, right?
Maths. More than just numbers.
Maths is used in everyday life and is all around us. Whether you're young or old, working, retired, or even still at school, you'll always use maths. Let's take a look at Rocco. He works as a chef and uses maths every day. Today he is baking a cake. Before he can start, he needs to work out what ingredients to buy. He has a recipe for a cake that serves 6, but he needs to serve 12 people. To work out the ingredients needed, he uses algebra. If each ingredient equals I, then I times 2 equals the ingredients needed. That means that because the recipe uses 3 eggs, he needs to get 6 eggs. Now that Rocco has worked out what ingredients he needs, he goes shopping. When he gets to the shop, the first thing on this list is flour. In the recipe, he needs 1 cup of flour, which using the algebraic formula he worked out means he needs 2 cups of flour. Rocco knows that 1 cup of flour is 120 grams, and he works out using multiplication that he needs 240 grams of flour. He would like to have 80 grams of flour left over, and because the bags of flour only come in every 100 grams, he uses addition to work out he needs a 400 gram bag of flour. Next on Rocco's list is eggs. Remembering that he needs 6 eggs, he goes to buy a basket of 6 eggs, before noticing that if he buys a basket of 12 eggs, he gets 20% off. The basket of 6 eggs costs $3.50, and the basket of 12 costs $4. Using his mathematical knowledge of percentages and decimals, Rocco works out that 20% is equal to 0.2. 0.2 times 4 equals 0.8. 4 minus 0.8 equals $3.20. $3.20 is therefore cheaper than $3.50, so he buys the basket of 12 eggs. Rocco now needs to buy sugar. He already has sugar but is a few grams short. He has 138 grams of sugar but needs 300 grams. The bags of sugar come in every 100 grams, so by using his subtraction, 300 minus 138, he works out he needs to buy 162 more grams of sugar. He then rounds 162 up to the nearest 100, which gives him 200. He now knows that he has to buy a 200 gram bag of sugar. Rocco has all the other ingredients he needs at the restaurant, so he goes to the cash register to pay. Altogether, his items add up to $6.50. He has a $10 note, so he works out he needs $3.50 change. Once Rocco gets back to the restaurant, he uses his mathematical measuring skills to make the cake before preparing to put it in the oven. The recipe Rocco is using says that for every 220 grams the cake needs to be cooked for 10 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. The cake weighs a total of 880 grams, so Rocco uses division and gets 880 divided by 220 equals 4. He multiplied 4 by 10 to get 40. Rocco now places the cake in the oven for 40 minutes at 180 degrees Celsius. Once the cake is ready, Rocco needs to divide the cake up evenly among 12 people. He finds 2 ways to do it. The first is to cut the cake into quarters, then take each quarter and cut it evenly into thirds. The second way to do it uses his mathematical knowledge of angles. He knows that a full circle is 360 degrees, so he divides 360 by 12, which leaves him with 30. He would then cut from the centre at 30 degrees angles, so he had 12 even pieces. Rocco decides the second way is more precise, so he cuts a cake with angles. The cake is now ready to be served. As you can see, Rocco uses maths a lot. Without even realising it, you do too. Some of the things you might do that include maths are read a clock, make cereal, use the bus timetable, go shopping, and of course, cook. Maths is more than just numbers. We use it every day in every way.